I was born a musician. My mom danced in church. My pops was a minister of music. We moved around a lot, and it felt like we were in a new place like every year. Their marriage had problems, so I saw some things: domestic violence, instability, and just being in America. You grow up with a certain kind of grit. You don't even realize it's grit until you leave. I came up in Alliance, Ohio, but we ended up in Atlanta. Back then, Atlanta was becoming the music capital of the world, but it was also the dirty South. You'd hear stories about racism. You'd love it. Kids getting called names, beat up, that kind of thing makes you aware of your skin real early. Now, as a preacher's kid, like a PK, who loved music, but in order to get out there, you had to really be seen, you had to step into the realities of the music business. And until you're famous, you can't afford a security detail. You got to be your own bodyguard. You got to know the difference between a real threat and the fears you make up in your head. So if you don't, fear will start controlling your art. In my early 20s, I met Amari Jackson. Shout out to Amari. He was a talented writer, a dope musician, but he was also a serious martial artist. 30 years of training under his belt. Music was like our main bond, but the more time I spent around him, martial arts became my refuge. For me, it was rhythm, it was dance, it was breaking rhythm and moving with flow, just like popping and locking and breakdancing. It was all art. We were really just two big kids laughing, talking about life, women, challenges, and just doing life. And before I knew it, 15 years had passed, and I wasn't scared anymore. I was confident. I was disciplined. I was building character. Out of that fire came no BS training, no being scared training. And my artistry and the love of art eventually took me overseas to Taiwan. Like Bruce Lee, I wanted to do film, music videos, visuals, but I still had to earn a living, so Amari gave me the blessing to teach, and I became Coach SWRV. For 2 years, I taught women, children, anybody who wanted to learn. Some could pay, some couldn't. I taught them anyway, because when you teach, you learn. Kids especially keep you sharp. They make you realize the stuff you got, and they remind you why everything you've been through matters. What's wild is here I am, a black man, teaching martial arts in Asia, a place where a lot of this stuff comes from. Now in America, we carry knives, guns. Violence is normal, pretty much. In Taiwan, it's different. People just want to learn how to protect themselves if they ever come here to the States. Some of my students never even met a black person before. But martial arts? It leveled everything. We respected the arts, we respected each other, and that's what no BS training is about. Because when you train, fear dissolves. You start seeing people for what they are, behind the tough guy act, behind the fighter image. We all got the same bones, same pressure points, the same humanity. There's no fear left, only love, only confidence, and an appreciation for life. That's no BS training. No being scared training.